Hello viewers, in this video, you're going to be talking about Databricks, and some of the topic we are going to talk about are brief introduction of Databricks, how to set up Databricks. We are going to further create a workspace with AWS. You're going to create a cluster, create a notebook, and I'm going to walk you through on how to upload data on Databricks from your local disk, and we'll call it into our data frame. So prerequisite for this project, you will need an active AWS account or an Azure or a Google Cloud platform. So for AWS, this is where Databricks is going to set up your workspace using AWS CloudFormation to set up the stack needed to run your workspace. A brief introduction of Databricks. What is Databricks? So Databricks is an American enterprise software company founded by the creators of Apache Spark. Databricks is a cloud-based big data processing platform company that provides clusters that run on AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. It provides a unified analytics platform that allows users to manage big data processing and machine learning workload. It offers a collaborative workspace that enables data scientists, data engineers, and other stakeholders to work together in a big data project. It gives data engineers the opportunity, and data scientists and maybe machine learning to work on a shared project together. As we go ahead, you're going to see more about this. It also provides a scalable and secure infrastructure for processing large data sets and building machine learning model. The platform supports a wide range of programming language, including Python, R, SQL, and Scala. And it also provides a pre-built library for machine learning and data processing stack. Finally, Databricks also offers features like interactive notebook, which is similar to that of Jupyter Notebook. It offers automated machine learning and data visualization tools, which makes it easier to explore and analyze data and build machine learning model. It can be integrated with other various data source and services, including AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. So the next step is to set up our Databricks. So how do we start this Databricks? First of all, you need to go to your Google search engine and type in Databricks. And when you type in Databricks, click on the first one that says Databricks Data Lake. So you click on Get Started for free. So it will bring us into this page. So all you need to do is to type in your first name, your last name, your email. You can, your company name, or you can put a random name in this company name and title. The phone number is optional, and your country where you'll be setting it up from. And you acknowledge this and click country. So you click continue. When you click continue, it's going to prompt you for a specific AWS cloud services. So for the purpose of this project, you're going to be using Amazon Web Service. So you select Amazon Web Service and click continue. So it will prompt you to check your email. So you can go to your email and you then get a message like this. So when you get a message like this, so you're going to get a message. You're going to get a message like this that will tell you to verify your email address. So you click on the link. So when you click on the link, it's going to bring you to this page. So you sign, you create a password. You reconfirm the password. You just typed on the first one and click set password. So you're going to be using the standard version, which is free. So you're going to select standard and click continue. And you can see here that it says 14 days free trial starts when you click continue. Afterward, you'll be charged at the least rate. So it lasts for 14 days. So it's going to bring you to this account workspace tool. So let's click get started. So it said to proceed, like we said in the prerequisite for this project. It said to proceed, you will need an AWS account, the password you use to set up your Databricks account, a friendly name for your workspace. So click continue. So the next step, like I said in this, the next step, like I said here, that we need to create a workspace with AWS. So let's go back to where we had to create the workspace. So for my workspace name, I'll use my account name, Kenzo Rise. So since we are not going to be extracting data from S3 bucket, I will not tick this place. The AWS region we are going to be using is Oregon, US West 2. Let's click start. Let's click start quick start. So it will navigate you to your AWS account. So all you need to sign in, you need to sign into your AWS account. So I'm signing in to my AWS account as a root user because you need administrative access to log in into your AWS in order to create the stack for this Databricks. NZTX8P. So after logging in, it will bring you to this quick create stack. So you need to enter your Databricks password here. And here you're going to be using the US West 2. So it will create a required IAM rule and S3 bucket configuration for you. And you acknowledge, click I acknowledge that AWS Cloud Confirmation might create IAM resources with custom name, and click create stack. So for me, it's telling me that the workspace stack. So I need to go back to, for me, let me go to my stack and delete. So you need to so here you need to type in your AWS, your data, excuse me, you need to type in your Databricks account password here. So I'm going to type my in, and you come down at the bottom and click I acknowledge that AWS Cloud Confirmation might create an IAM resources with custom names. Click on create stack. So this will take between 5 to 10 minutes to create your stack. To create your workspace. So it will create a stack that will work with your workspace. So when the stack CloudFormation finish creating this stack for you, you will get an email that your workspace is ready, even before it show up on your AWS. You'll get an email that your workspace is ready. So let's wait for few minutes. So guys, I just got an email that I just got an email that your Databricks workspace is ready. So let's go to our Databricks. After completing the stack, it will prompt you to this stage, and it will say, what's your current data project? I'm going to cancel this. So you're going to create a cluster that our project will be running on. So we'll create a new cluster. So this will be my cluster user access. I'm going to leave it at the minimum, which is I3 dot extra large, which is the smallest. I'm going to leave the minimum worker to 2 and the maximum workers to 8. So it's going to terminate itself after 120 minutes of inactivity. So I'm not going to change anything here. So I'm going to click create cluster. So it has created a cluster for us, and my cluster name is Kingsley Elijah cluster. And you can see the summary of the cluster here. So after creating a cluster, we need to I have a simple CSV file that I'm going to import for this project. So click on new, click on file upload. So I'm going to click browse. So I'm going to browse the file, and my file name is my data.csv. It's a simple CSV file. Click on open. Let me check on my Visual Studio. So let me open the file here so that I will see the simple CSV file you're going to be using for this project. So this is just a simple CSV file that has is a comma delimiter CSV. So it has a heading of product, price, and quantity, and just the items of food and their price and quantity. It's just 4 rows of data and 3 columns. So let's go back to our Databricks. I just want to show you how to upload file on how to upload file from your local computer into Databricks. So for this, after uploading the file, we need to create a table. So let's create a table for this file. So it's going to take few seconds. You can see said your table is being created. So it's going to take a few seconds more. So let's wait. So it has finished creating a table for us, and it has given it a string, a data type of string, big data, and it has given it a data type of string, big data, and double. So now we need to create a notebook, and this notebook is similar. If you've used a Jupyter notebook before, this Databricks notebook is similar to Jupyter notebook. So I'm going to call my Jupyter, my notebook, my first notebook. The default language I'm going to be using Python, which is PySpark, and I'll click create. I'm going to close this. So this is our first cell. Let's test our first cell, and let me type import PySpark. So for you to run it, you click shift enter. to run it. We need to insert our CSV file into a data frame. So I'll call my data frame name df. Normally, you need to import context SQL if you're not using Databricks. Probably you're installing your Spark on you're installing your Spark on a Visual Studio, or you're installing it on let's say, for instance, EC2 instance. You need to import it. But since Databricks is created by the owner of Spark, you don't need to go through the stress of importing SQL concepts. So I'm going to SQL context, so SQL context dot SQL. We're going bracket. So you're going to import our CSV file into our data frame. So select, we're going to select all from, and the name of our data is the name of the table we created is my data. So you're going to import, you're going to say from my table, and you press Shift Enter to run it. So for we to view our data frame that we have imported, for we to view our SQL file that we have imported into our data frame variable called df, we need to type in df dot show and parentheses. Click enter. df dot show and parentheses, then you press shift dot enter to run it. So it has run it, and it has shown us the content of our CSV file, which is product price. So guys, this is how you set up a Databricks on your workstation. This is the end of the video. In conclusion, we have fulfilled the brief introduction of Databricks, setting up of Databricks. We created a workspace with AWS. We created a cluster. We create a notebook. I'll walk you through on how to upload data, which is a CSV file from your local computer, and we call it into a data frame. So guys, if you want me to create another video on how to ingest data from AWS S3 buckets into Databricks and perform ETL, kindly comment on the comment section, so I'll create another unique video for this. Thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel.